guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are new, welcome. Be sure to subscribe, and if you've been watching a few videos but you've forgotten to subscribe, be sure you click the button as well as the post notification bell. That way you can join our community and you'll just get a notification each time I post, and you can see the videos as soon as they're posted and kind of get the info as soon as they're posted and just be a part of the community without missing out. So I highly suggest that you do so. So that being said, today's topic video, which I get a lot of questions about, is basically I kind of talked about a little bit in my how I manifested my dream body video. I talked about nutrition. A lot of people ask me, is it possible to manifest weight loss? How if I've manifested weight loss, how to manifest weight loss, and basically how to manifest weight loss / the body of your dreams, really, because some people some people are manifesting weight loss and some people are manifesting weight gain in terms of toning, right? Like from a lot of people, an ideal body, you know, is toned and is sculpted and does involve weight loss, but also involves putting on muscle mass in terms of like doing any kind of like arm stuff, you know, back stuff, especially, you know, butt and legs. That all requires not just losing weight but gaining muscle as well. So I'm going to talk about the ways that you can manifest a weight loss and your dream body. I suggest you watch that video, how I manifest my dream body. I'll put a card up here because it explains a perspective on nutrition very well if you're struggling with that. I talk about the nutrition aspect and kind of how to shift the way to understand why you're eating the way you're eating and the impacts it has. As you know, diet is like people say, like your body is 75% of your body is made in the kitchen, and it really is true. I just talk about a lot of informative, kind of like more dietary information, I guess, or just like lifestyle changes in terms of eating in that video. Today I'm going to talk about actual kind of manifestation methods that I think are really good to use when trying to achieve a certain body type or weight loss or muscle gain. Also, a quick announcement, Clyde has launched a few more pieces adding to the April collection. These should be available when you're watching. If not, they'll be available soon. First are the Zodiac Charm necklaces. I, of course, have the Gemini one because I'm a Gemini, but we have these obviously in every sign, and the clasp is adjustable so you can make it short or long, especially I know right now layering a lot of necklaces is really popular. So if you want it, you know, higher or lower above your other necklaces, it has like an extendable chain with a lot of hooks. Because I wanted to make sure those of you who already have necklaces either from Clyde or from anywhere else that you're able to kind of stack and layer. So we have these really nice pendants. I just really like them because they're very simple and it's a very small, it's like a good size. It's not tiny, but it's also not huge. It's like it's very dainty, but at the same time you can still see what it is. You know, when things are very, very small or necklaces are super tiny, you can barely read or say what it says. I want people to know that, like, yes, this is my zodiac sign, aka for Gemini, this is your warning. Me as a Scorpio, by the way. Imagine if I got her like a little Scorpio necklace that you wore around her leash when she walked. It'd be so cute. You can sit, bubs. Also, we of course have these Huggies, which are the Divine Goddess earrings. A lot of you guys already ordered these, and like I said, we're shipping out orders really quick, and actually I'm hand shipping them out. But these are the Divine Goddess earrings. They're like a little Huggy, and then they have the really pretty moon enamel on them. We also have these Starseed earrings, which are also like a Huggy, and they have a little pink star. I'll put them on the screen. And then, due to popular demand, we released some more Huggy pieces. So we brought in these, which are the star earrings. So they're also like a Huggy. I'm gonna show them up close. They're a Huggy, and then they have a star. And we also have these. You guys have been asking for us to release pieces in silver for so long. So for this collection, we decided to try it out and to release silver pieces for those of you guys who are more silver fans. I just dropped the other one, but it's like a Huggy, and then it's a star on your ear. And we also brought these in the moon. Sorry, I keep dragging because, you know, they're small like this. Super gorgeous. As well as those in silver. So just a quick announcement, if you've been waiting for silver pieces at Clyde, this is finally your time to shine. And I love the Sun, Moon, and Stars collection. I just feel like it's really aligned with everything at this moment. I've really had a great focus on tarot stuff, and you guys really enjoyed that, so I wanted to bring something that's kind of aligned with what's going on right now. So I hope you guys enjoy the collection. Basically, people get, you know, shamed for wanting to change something in their physicality very often. It's a really kind of big paradox in our society. People are like, don't change yourself, love the way you are, but at the same time, society, you know, pushes on specific beauty standards that if you don't look within a certain way, that's not really considered quote-unquote attractive. So it's really funny in terms of that paradox. Like, don't do that, don't change or alter yourself, but also look this certain way somehow, right? But through manifestation processes, you can manifest weight loss or accelerate weight loss as well as accelerate weight gain and shift your kind of shift your body into its ideal shape. So I'm going to just go through some practices. The first practice is when eating food, setting intention with food. So after you're done with your meal, making your breakfast, your lunch, or your dinner, to look over your meal. I like to put my hands over my meal and set the intention that that food is nourishing, it's healthy, it's clean, it's hydrating, it's providing you all the nutrients and minerals you need for the day, and it nourishes your body, and it allows your body to function at its highest capacity, and it allows it to stay at a high frequency and a high vibration. So just setting that intention with food, because in what we're trying to do with this is not only is that a genuine intention that's directed energy, so it's going to actually, you know, allow that to manifest, but it's also reprogramming your mind. I feel like we're often taught that like food is like almost the devil, like, you know, for weight loss we need to limit food, limit calories, like the less you eat the better, right? The less you eat, like the better. But in reality, it's eating the proper amount of foods that, you know, have the vitamins and minerals you need, and less of the food that is going to, it's basically eating a properly balanced diet, which that's like a whole thing. That's what I talked about in that video that I've made 2 nutritional guides, one just a classic kind of eating guide, and then the reset, which is really gonna put you on the right path. They're both on my website. I'm not making this video to plug it all, but if we're gonna go into nutrition, basically eating in a way that your body is either storing fat or carb and then burning the other, as well as getting all your vitamins and nutrients in. But basically, it's important for our bodies to function at our best capacity, and just limiting food, just simply limiting calories isn't a successful way to do so. Setting the intention with food that your food is nourishing, that's providing you energy and clarity and joy, and then when you eating your food, visualizing the dream body that you want. So literally when you're putting your hands over it, envisioning, if you're trying, I don't know, to tone up your arms, or you're trying to lose some weight around your stomach, or you're trying to tone up your abs, or shrink your waistline, or gain glutes, or gain muscles in your legs, like I said, or arms or back, just visualizing the body that you want over your food, holding your hands over your food, visualizing that, and then eating that. This will have an intense effect as you're literally directing energy combined with intention. It's focus, energy, and intention with an action. That's what allows them to manifest. Next thing before your workouts is setting an intention. And setting intention, for example, like saying like, this workout will shrink my waistline, sculpt and tone my abs, define and lift my booty, and clear my mind and allow me to feel inspired. And then, you know, you're saying, so it is. So setting an intention prior to your workouts, because during your workout you're directing a lot of energy, but when you set an intention, you almost create like a gate for the energy to flow through, right? So when you're just saying like, you just go to work out, show up, leave, it's like you just kind of like exalted all this energy, and it kind of just swimming around your auric field. When you, before your workout, set a clear intention, the energy that you funnel through that time will go towards creating that. So I find that step number 2 to be very powerful. Also, before working out, also taking a moment to close your eyes and again envisioning the dream body, right? So envisioning the process of envisioning what you'd look like, what your dream body would look like, and feeling that in the moment. So when you're working out, let's say you are trying to tone up your arms, when you're, you know, doing your bicep curls, visualizing your arms as toned, or when you're doing like any sort of butt exercise, already envisioning that you have that body. So while you're doing the work, before your workout, envisioning that dream body, and while you're doing that workout, almost, and if you can do it with open eyes, but to envision your dream body kind of happening as you're doing your workout. So maybe you're doing glutes and kickbacks, to already be envisioning in that moment, like literally you're kicking your leg back and envisioning if you're trying to build glutes, your butt or glutes more sculpted and more lifted, or if you're doing abs and looking in the mirror, you're already envisioning what it would look like if your abs are a little bit tighter, more sculpted. Because what you're trying to do also with your mind is retell a story. What all this does is it retells a story, which will come to the last tip. But basically what you're trying to do with your mind is shift the way you perceive yourself. With every single time working out, you set the intention, you visualize how you look, and through the workout you visualize yourself in a different light. So what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to shift your perception of yourself, so in order to direct your energy in a different way, you know, instead of just, oh, I'm stuck, I'm stagnant, I'm here, to directing yourself to I'm this, I have this body, this is the physique I have, and etc. And the last thing which I urge you to do is change the story. So whatever story you have, maybe you tell yourself like, oh, I'm not a morning person, I don't like workouts, I don't like cardio, I don't like this, or I'm a snacker, or like I've always eaten a lot of chips. Whatever story you're telling yourself that doesn't serve you, to start telling a new story. The best way to change something is to replace it. It's often hard to just slow the momentum of something down without starting something forward, right? Like you should, some people say replace bad habits with good ones, because it's just hard to stop all your bad habits, and before you know it, you have no habits. So you need to replace bad habits, or I don't want to label them as bad, but habits are ways of being, yeah, basically habits habits that don't serve your fitness journey or your goals or what you know, the physique that you'd like to have. So instead of telling the story that you don't like working out, start affirming yourself like, I love working out. I love having the privilege of working out. There's also this technique that works, like this technique that works, and people say like, I get the privilege of doing. A lot of people have discussed that. So when you don't want to do something, to say like, wow, I have the privilege to work out. I'm healthy enough to work out. My body is fit enough to work out. I have access to either just my body weight or a mat or a gym or a class or whatever it may be, an online class, whatever it is, to do that. So allow yourself to shift the mindset that it is a privilege to be able to move your body. There are people who aren't able to move their body and would love to know, love to do so. Even like former athletes who can no longer, perform, like for them to go move their body, to go do a cardio workout would be a dream. And the fact that you can just go outside, put on some shoes and go out for a run, obviously the temperature allows it, and you can do so in your city at this time, but you're allowed to just go do that, right? Like that is a privilege of rewriting the story. And you can do this with every time you shift the habits. Let's say you're about to go grab a chip that you'd normally do, now you go snack on something healthier. So instead of telling the old story of like, oh, I'm just such a snacker, I always snack, tell yourself like, I love having healthy snacks. I love having nutrient breaks during the day or whatever it is. Just reframing that story, as well as you could do it in the morning. You could set affirmations in the morning, like saying like, I love having the privilege to work out. I eat healthy. I love eating healthy. I love eating nourishing foods for my body, and so forth, right? So you just want to rewrite that. We could see what works for you, whether just affirming those in the morning and then following the appropriate actions throughout the day. So throughout the day, if you were to go do an old habit like not go work out because you tell yourself like, oh, I'm just not a gym person, just start to tell yourself that you are a gym person. You just have to change the identity of, whatever situation that is. We literally go based on identity. We're like, oh, I'm not that kind of person, so I don't do this, or I am that kind of person, so I do this. So just changing what kind of person you are, right? Like, sure, you could have not been a workout person, but you could be now. Like, there's people who are never into fitness who become the most fitness obsessed. And so not that you need to get to that point, but basically I'm just saying that, that your identity is malleable. Obviously there's core morals and things of who you are as a person, your soul's purpose, but you can, shifting to identities that serve you and that allow you to function and flourish, I would say is a positive thing. And so setting those intentions in the morning, and then like I said, throughout the day. So when you're at the gym being like, I love working out, I love having the privilege to work out, I love being at the gym, or when you're cooking a delicious meal, being like, I love nourishing my body's in temple, I love eating nourishing foods that assist me with my journey, I love nourishing all my cells and allowing them to upgrade and things of that nature. So those are all my manifestation tips to achieve your dream body and to direct your energy in a way that allows it to flourish and cultivate. So I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. If you're looking for, like I said, more nutritional information, I will obviously do your own research. I'll have my 2 guides down there if that's something you're interested. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, or if you've been watching and you just forgot to subscribe, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys on my website for other resources, guides, one-on-one coaching, and on my Instagram. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.